Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So yesterday I was invited to the preview of the new Suqqu Autumn Winter 2023 collection at Selfridges. What I got there was a lovely ganking massage. So you can probably see that my skin looks really glowy, and that's because I did a really good massage on my face yesterday. It just feels so wonderful to get the blood flowing again. As part of that, I also got to do a makeover and I also got to try the new collection. I have decided to treat all of my Suqqu subscribers with the entire collection. Yes, I did it. I bought the entire collection. I'm filming this and it's probably going to be a week before it's launched officially, which is the 27th of July. And I wanted you all to get a sneak peek, and I also would love if you could support my channel, because the more you buy through my affiliate link, the more I can keep buying the full collection to show you. So I would so love it if you would use my affiliate link below when the collection launches. I will share it on my communities tab. I will share it all over my social media, and I just would really love the support because it means that I can keep buying the full collection to show you. Today I'm going to show you how it all looks, and hopefully it will give you an idea of what to pick up when it is officially launched. Here is my Selfridges haul of the Suqqu Autumn Winter 2023 collection. Now I have been told that there's going to be literally a launch every month now. So there's going to be the Suqqu 20th anniversary collection that's going to be coming out, as well as the holiday collection. And I know that they're also launching the new foundation, which is going to be a lighter version of the cream foundation that is also on the horizon. So all my Suqqu subscribers, stay tuned. I will be bringing you all of those things once they launch. So this is the entire Autumn Winter 2023 collection, the remaining parts. So you would have seen my video that I got from PR, which I showed you the new eyeshadows, the liquid ones. But I picked up the remaining liquid ones. I've picked up the 2 eyeshadows that are limited edition, the 3 lipsticks that are limited edition, the 2 blushes that are limited edition. I thought what we could do is we're going to do a few looks today. Before I go any further, as part of going into Selfridges yesterday, I also got a free sample of the Gentle Whip Wash. And I just wanted to tell you how much I love this. Now, I've been using this every day since I got the PR sample, and trust me when I say this, it's so good. You only need a tiny amount, literally like half a penny. It's that minimal, and it just kind of makes your skin look really bright and fresh, and I've been loving the result. But this is a travel size, so I'm going to be going on holiday soon, so I'm going to take this with me to use. I also had the chance to do a lucky dip while I was there, and I ended up getting the Suqqu Radiant Cream Concealer, and it's in the colour G01, and I believe this is the one that's similar to the Yves Saint Laurent Touchy Clet, and it's more like a highlighter. So I am going to definitely use this. It comes in the tube, but it's got a brush at the end. Love that. And I think I've got the concealer of this, but this is the Radiant Cream Concealer, which is the Lumiere version. So this is the one that gives your skin that lovely glow. So definitely will be trying this. I have gone into detail about the collection in my previous video, so I will leave the link below. But today we're literally going to go through each piece now. So when I showed you the previous video, I had picked up 01 in PR, which was Turen Seki, as well as 101 Genyu and 102 Mitsu Kohaku. But for this video, I'm going to show you 02, which is HAKUKIN, 03 NAMIDABOSHI, 04 SHINSHA, and 05 KOUSHITAN. And then I'm going to show you the new signature eye colours, which are limited edition. These are 127 KASSA Ruby Red and Blue Grey, 128 KOUSA Golden Yellow and Moss Grey, and the blushes, which is 142 BENINOKORI, 143 KOUIROHONOKA, and I'm going to show you the 3 moisture rich lipsticks, which are also limited edition: 126 BENIUREI, 127 FUKAAKEBI, and 128 BENIBIKARI. Before I put each one on, I'll give you a brief description. So we've got the lovely Suqqu packaging. We're going to go into the eyeshadow, the powder first. This is what it looks like, the usual gorgeous packaging. And then this is the colour story. Beautiful. Applying a graduation from pink to red and topping up with the blue-grey. This palette guarantees alluring eyes created with a complex fusion of radiance and depth, accentuated by particles of pearl. This was the palette that I had on yesterday when I did my makeover, and I'm going to show you how it was created. I'm going to try the primer with this because yesterday I didn't use the primer, and I wanted to show you how the primer works with this, because obviously we know how beautiful Suqqu colours can be, but I want to see whether it kind of makes it a little bit more stronger on the eye. I just wanted to thank Ash, who did my makeover yesterday. It was really, really beautiful. And if you're in town and you're at the Suqqu counter, definitely visit him and he'll be able to show you some wonderful looks there. Well, that was fun. I've lost one of the covers because it was windy on the roof, and I've lost one of the covers for the eyeshadow, but never mind. Good lesson learnt there. We're going to do some swatches now. We're going to start off with this one and then we're going to go around. There we go. So I'm going to put on the Suqqu primer. And I'm going to put it on one eye because I want to show you the difference between the two eyes. And just let it sit there for about a minute. Okay, so while we wait and let it set, I'll just tell you my funny story. I was putting the products outside to film just as a reel and as a picture, as a whole collection, and the wind was blowing and I thought, oh, it's okay, it's not enough to blow anything off. So I closed the two blushes, shut them, forgot to close the two eyeshadows, and they have that plastic thing that protects it. Anyway, that went flying over my balcony and I'm never going to see it again. So that's a lesson learned. Anyway, it should be dry now. So it's nice and dry now, and I'm going to take this colour here, which is like a satin colour. I'm going to put that on as a base colour. We're going to do it on both sides so you can see the difference. So just so you know, when I put it on, it still feels a little bit tacky. I have waited a little bit, but it did feel a little bit tacky when I put it on. But this is how the colour looks with the primer. And then I'm going to go in to the other side and just show you the difference without the primer. So that's with the primer and that's without the primer. So I can see that it's slightly more darker than this side, but there's not a huge amount of difference. Let's complete each eye and we'll see the difference. I'm going to go in with that colour, and then now I'm going to go in with this colour here. Definitely seems a little bit more darker on this side with the primer, and this is the side without the primer. I'm going to take the grey colour and I'm going to dab it on. Normally I'd use my finger, but I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to take this grey, just picked it up, I'm just going to dab it straight onto the eye. Like so. And I'm going to do the other side now. Okay, I think I notice it a little bit more now using the colour when I dab it on. So you can see that this colour's picked up a lot more with the primer than this side. So this is more like a kind of real kind of delicate look without using the primer. So with the primer, it definitely adheres to the eye better. So I'm going to take this final colour now. And what I liked about what he did was he took the colour and he used it as a liner. So we're going to do that now. Oh, that's nice. We're doing the other side. Okay, so obviously on this side I didn't have primer on the under eye part of my eye, just on the lids. So that didn't really make much of a difference. But I just wanted to show you how with the primer this one looks a little bit more intense than this side. So I'm just going to go off camera. I'm going to remove this one. I'm just going to add the primer on so it's equal to this side, and then we'll complete the look. So I've just gone away. I've actually made the other side the same using the primer, and I've also added some more brow, some mascara and some liner just to give it that little bit of something extra. I've also added a little bit of a flick as well on each side to the liner. So the blush I'm going to use is the 142 BENINOKORI. The blush and highlighting colours contain red pearl, enhancing the complexion with a lively glow whilst quickly melting into the skin to give the cheeks a natural flush look that is mature and sexy. Let's see if it looks mature and sexy. It has the Suqqu packaging. Let's not talk about this. And that's what it looks like. So how pretty is that? You've got this sort of gradient colour. It's gorgeous, this blush, and then it's got this highlighter on the side. So we're going to do a quick swatch of this side and then this side. So here we go. So this is the darker side, and then this is the lighter side. Pretty. So I'm going to take my Wayne Goss brush and I'm going to start with the lighter shade and just put that sort of like a highlighter just there. And then I'm going to take the darker colour. So that's how it looks. I'm just going to put that on the upper part of my cheeks, just here. It's gorgeous. Just add a little bit of that glow on top. And then the blush on the outer part. That is gorgeous. So for this look, I am going to show you the colour 128, and I wouldn't have picked this normally, but when I did my makeover with Ash at the counter, he said that this colour had this gorgeous sort of glow to it, and I thought for this look and to kind of replicate the look that he did for me yesterday, I wanted to use that colour again. It's the Suqqu Moisture Rich Lipstick, which is that lovely, nourishing lip, sort of balmy-like moisture. So it's described as the iconic balm-like moisture rich lipstick range to deliver a delicate, trending tone and brightness to the lips. And this is going to look so good on holiday as well, I think, this colour. It's 128, it's Iwa Enogu like gold pearl that complements the base colour of coral red, adds dimension and depth to the lips in one coat. BENIBIKARI. This is the colour he put on me yesterday and I really, really liked it. So it's in the Suqqu packaging. Very, very classy. It's got Suqqu written here. This is the colour. So pretty. Don't sort of think that this is going to be this colour, because actually I was surprised. It doesn't actually come out exactly like the colour in the tube. Before I put it on, I'm just going to quickly do a hand swatch for you to show you what it looks like. So here we go. So even from my hand swatch, you can see it's not as strong and it looks quite balmy. Okay, so let's put the lip on. Oh, that's pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. So pretty. So this is the finished look for look 1. This is such a beautiful and classy look. I think Suqqu really know how to make the makeup look so natural yet so subtly beautiful and classy and classic. I guess I'm in awe every time I see a new collection. It's like over and over I say the same thing. It's not because I am a Suqqu fan, you know, like as in I love Suqqu to death. It's more the fact that I get surprised because I think they can't really do better than the last time. Then they bring out something and it just blows my mind. I really love this, and I think that the colour story works so beautifully together. I think whoever comes up with the concept of their colour story really understands how the colours all work together. And yeah, this is look 1. I hope you like this. I do. I think it's so pretty. So we're going to move on to the next look now. I'm going to take this off. I'm so sad, but we're going to try the second palette. We're going to do a look with that, with the lipstick. We're going to try the blusher as well. Then we're going to try the remaining 4 liquid eyeshadows. So I hope this has helped you to decide whether you're going to pick up any of these pieces. So I've gone away, I've added some foundation again, ready to start the next look. So this is Signature Colour Eyes 128. It's in the colour KOUSA. It's the Signature Colour Eyes, the limited edition. It's described as a golden yellow and moss grey, layering khaki brown and shiny gold colour. These shades will give your eye makeup look a stunningly cool and fashionable look with graceful radiance. So you know how I love warm tones and cool tones. This is the cool tone, and I had to pick them both up because I love wearing both depending on my mood. So again, beautiful Suqqu packaging. This one does have its plastic because it didn't fly off the balcony. Here we go. By the way, I'm really kicking myself because I hate losing things. I don't know how you feel, but I hate it. This is the colour story. How beautiful is that? Considering it's limited edition, this is quite a wearable colour story. So let's take a look at the arm swatches. So we'll start off with this one and then we'll go round. It's the first shade. This is the second shade. This is the third shade. And this is the fourth shade. Gorgeous. So I've just put on some eye primer and we're going to try this to see what it looks like. So we are going to go into the first colour. And then we're going to take this colour. Just something to be aware of, when you put the primer on and you put the eyeshadow on top, it can still feel a little bit tacky, which makes the product a little bit harder to move on the eyelids. So allow a bit more time for the primer to dry, or just manage it with your fingers like I am, or a brush. So I'm going to take this colour. And I've put the gold straight onto the lid. And with the silver, I'm going to use it as more like a highlighter on the inner corner, and I might take a little bit under the eye as well, and then I'll use that darker shade as a liner underneath the eyes. I might try and line the eye a little bit with the silver again as well, just on top of that brown. I'm going to go away, add some mascara, some liner, and I'll be back. So here is a close-up before I go away and add a little bit more. Okay, so I've gone away and I've added some mascara, some brow. I've also added a little bit of liner, but liquid liner this time, because I just wanted it a little bit more stronger. And yeah, I really, really like this look. So we're going to take the other blush now. This is the colour 143 KOUIROHONOKA, a beige blush that complements the beauty of contours and creates radiant, graceful skin, whilst the highlighting colour promotes natural clarity with a subdued tone of lilac. So let's see how this looks. So it comes in the Suqqu packaging. That's what it looks like. This is the shade. So this is the shade. You can see that sort of lilac-y colour there. It's really, really beautiful. So let's do some swatches. So we'll start off with the darker shade here. So that's that colour. Then we're going to look at the lighter shade on this side, which is more of like that lilac colour. Really interesting, the colour story. Let's take a look at how this looks. We'll go in with the lighter shade first. I'm just going to use that as a highlighter. And then I'm going to take the darker shade It's a really nice effect. So I thought we could use the darker shade of the two lipsticks that are remaining, because this has like a nice sort of evening kind of rich look. So I am going to show you 127. So this is 127 and it's a lot more kind of richer in tone. This one is called FUKAAKEBI, the deep burgundy brown that creates a mature look, perfect to match with playful eye makeup. So I'd say this is definitely playful eye makeup. So let's see how it looks. This is the colour in more detail. It's a gorgeous shade. So I'm just going to show you the hand swatch for this. Beautiful. So let's try this on. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's really pretty. It's gorgeous. So this is the second look and it is so pretty. Actually, I think it leans a bit more warm than cool because of the gold colour that I used. I felt like it was more warm, but let me know what your thoughts are, compared to the other one. I didn't use the red all over the eyelid, so what I might do is another look with just the red over the eyelid so you can see how that looks from the other palette. But what we're going to do now is explore the other 4 shades, which are the liquid eyeshadows, and I'm going to basically do it quickly so you can see each one but with a different blush and lip. In terms of this second palette, I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I picked this one up as well. It's a little bit different. I like the way that I could play around with the colours. There's lots of combinations, which is really enjoyable, especially for like a quad, because I sometimes find that quads can be quite limiting as to what you can do, and this has a lot of choice and a lot of things you can do. So you can wear the browns as like a natural colour throughout the day, or you can add more, which is what I've done to show you what you can do really with this palette. Let's move on to the next 4 liquid eyeshadows, the 4 that I haven't shown you, and let's take a look at those. I hope you enjoyed this second look. I just wanted to say that the lip really surprised me. It looks really gorgeous against my medium skin tone. So if you are of a similar skin tone or darker, I think this one is going to look gorgeous on you. It is really lovely. It has more pigment than the first one in terms of colour. Even though it's still that beautiful balmy texture, it still looks pretty on. I give this lipstick a thumbs up, definitely. So we're going to move into the 4 final shades. These are the 4 liquid luster eyes, and the ones that I didn't talk about in the PR video that I did. So I picked up the rest of the colours. I have number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And what I'm going to do, I've left on my makeup from the second look because this one will go really well with this look, so I don't need to kind of remove everything. So I've just removed the eye section, and I'm going to go into number 2. I've just primed my eyelids with the new Suqqu primer so you can see that in action, and then we're going to put this on. Now, one thing that I was given as a tip when I went yesterday to the preview launch was that it's designed, the doe foot, in 2 ways. So you can do it one way, which is more sheer, and then you can flip it over, and then the other way is a little bit more intense. So I'm going to show you that when I swatch it on my hand for you and show you the difference of how to apply it to get a different effect, which is really, really nice actually. So I'm glad I got that tip because I wasn't sure the best way to use it. So having been told that, I wanted to share it with you guys. So here we go. So this is number 2. It's called HAKUKIN, a noble beige that adds dimension and depth to the eye, featuring gold pearl that blends well with skin tone, accentuated by green pearl. So I really love that they've added elements in there that just lifts the colour up and makes it that little bit more different, but also not so flat as you would if it was just a straightforward colour. So let's have a look. It is in the 7.3 gram tube, which I showed you in my previous video. You have the gradient and then you have the colour at the bottom. This is a tube. So this is the doe foot, and I'm going to show you the 2 different ways they showed me how to use this doe foot. So if you use it one side, I think this is the side where it's sheer. So the flat side is like a sheer application. Then if you use it on the other side, then you get a bit sort of more intense. That's the way they described it. So I hope that helps. So here is the colour, and I'm just going to put it straight on my eye. I'm going to use the flat side and just see how that looks first. And then I'm going to use the other side, and I'm just going to literally put it on like that, and then I'm going to use my finger, I think, to blend it out a little bit on my eyelid. So definitely is similar to my skin tone. It's like my skin tone, but what's nice about it is if you look carefully, you get these little flecks of green pearl, which adds a little bit something special. So I'm just going to go in again. I think I'll add 2 layers. Do the other side. Try that wash first and then get that intensity when I turn it around. Just going in with a second layer. It's really interesting, but on camera I don't know if it picks up the green as well as in person, but in person I can see the green sort of popping through the brown. It's very clever. And I'm just literally going in with my finger just to make sure the colour is all over my lid. It's definitely very unique. It's not like anything I've used before in terms of the colour. It's brown, but if I move you can see elements of green. It's very pretty. So this is the first colour, 02. Okay, so I've just gone away. I have taken off my lip because I'm going to try on the third lip that I didn't show you yet, and I'm going to show you the colour 03. This one is the Suqqu Liquid Luster Eyes NAMIDABOSHI, a dusky lilac colour that gives the eye a cool look with a hint of red and blue pearl. So I thought with the more pinky lip I'm going to try it with this lilac colour. I've also got the blush on, which was in the darker shade, and I thought I would just add a little bit more colour because this one has a bit more of a warmer look. This is 03. So this is what 03 looks like. This is 3. So I'm going to show you the hand swatch of 03. I'll twist it around and then just show the more intense shade there. So let's look at 03. So I'm going to try putting it on as a sheer colour first. Then I'm going to turn it around. That's pretty. I'm just going to add another layer. And I'll just do the same with the other side. So that's like with a sheer wash, and then I'm just going to add that little bit more intensity by turning it around. And then I'll go in again with another layer. Very, very pretty. So this is the colour 03 and it is beautiful. I really like the shade. This is 03. And then what I thought I'd do is try it with this lip colour, which I haven't tried yet, in the 126 Moisture Rich Lipstick. It is in the colour BENIUREI, a carefully designed classical pink that combines the calmness and cuteness of maturity whilst creating a trending look in one coat. So let's take a look. So this is the final limited edition shade that's part of this collection. Beautiful. As we open it up you see the colour. So this is the shade. How cute is this? Quite cool toned, I think. It's lovely. So just before I apply this, I'll just do a hand swatch for you. Gorgeous shade. So let's add this shade on now. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really lovely shade. I love all the lipsticks. This is cute with this look. It's a really nice sort of combination. Kind of cool against cool. Okay, so we're moving on to the third shade. This is number 4. This is the Suqqu Liquid Luster Eyes and it's in the colour 04 SHINSHA. It's a deep brown with a hint of red and gold pearl that blends well with skin tone and creates a sophisticated finish. This is 4. So like before, I have my primer on and we're going to put the colour on now. Starting off with a light wash. Then we're going to get some more intensity. This is a nice colour. So I'm just going in with another coat. And we'll do the same to the other side. Second coat. Oh, I like this colour. This is definitely an everyday colour. It's really pretty. It's beautiful. So with this look, I'm going to go in with 128 BENIBIKARI, just because this looks like something I would wear if I was on the beach and I wanted something just really, really natural. Oh, that's really pretty. How gorgeous is that? So this is the 04 shade with the 128 lipstick. Gorgeous. So the last colour is 05, and this one is the Suqqu Liquid Lustre Eyes in 05 KOUSHITAN, a gorgeous reddish brown with a hint of gold pearl that makes the eye more impressive. And this is the final colour. Let's take a look. So this is what the colour looks like. So let's put the colour on. That's pretty. Just gonna intensify it. Use the applicator to just shear it out a bit. I'm gonna go in with a second layer. Same on the other side. That's really pretty. I'm going to add some eye makeup, mascara, and some brow and some blush, and then we're going to add the lip. Okay, so I've just gone away and I've added some mascara, some brow, some liner, and the lip in the other shade, which is that more pinky shade, and I'll leave the details in the description. But I think this is a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow. It's really gorgeous, and yeah, this is the final look. So I promised you one more look with this palette, and I'm going to show you it using the red on the eyelid. Okay, so that was the look that I wanted to show you finally, because I tried a different look for a change, but this is the look that I would normally go for when I would try Suqqu. So this is kind of my interpretation of that palette, so I thought I'd show you this as well. I love this in a different way. It's very intense, it's very eye-popping and reminds me a little bit of Pat McGrath. It's very, very similar. I really love this too. So that's it. I really hope you enjoy it. Please let me know your thoughts on which look you really liked, what will you be picking up. I'd love to hear. Please, can I stress again that I would love your support, because in order for me to show you the full collection like I have today, it obviously is important that I get support from my affiliate links so that I can keep bringing you this content. So when this goes live, it will be across all my social media channels, but again, I would love if you could just click on the link and support me. Thank you so much, everybody. You are probably thinking, where are the comparisons? This video is going to be really, really long if I do that. So what I'm going to do is get you to let me know what you'd like to see as a comparison with these shades that I've shown you, purely because my collection is huge and I will be here all day trying to find the colours that all match each other. So to limit the size of this video so I can edit this video and get it out to you, I would love your comments on what you'd like to see as comparisons from this collection. I will do my best to put it up on my communities tab as well as my Instagram, and do that during the week before this collection launches. If you would like to see comparisons of any kind at all, I'll be happy to do that. Yeah, I hope this has helped. This video has been really fun to make. I've really enjoyed exploring this new collection. I have a few favourites. I definitely like the more pinky and purple shades from this collection, purely because those are the colours I veer towards. The cooler ones are gorgeous as well, but I think the browns have caught my eye, as well as these pink shades and the more purple cool tone shades. Let me know what you think. What do you think of this collection? I know some people are skipping this collection and waiting for the holiday one or the 20th anniversary one, and I totally understand that as well. But I think that there are some really beautiful pieces in here that'll be worth picking up. In particular, the eyeshadow that had the red in it, it's really gorgeous, as well as the lip that was that orange shade that had that gorgeous glow to it. I think you can't go wrong with that as well. The blush that I have on, which is a gorgeous blush, it's very, very natural, but it's the one that's the deeper of the two shades. So I wanted to share this full collection with you because I know that everyone is excited when Suqqu do a launch, and I really want to kind of show you all the bits that they release so that you can make an informed decision. So again, I hope this has really helped. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.